And I just wanted to make this quick video because the gym behind me here, it's closing tonight. Tonight midnight is going to be the last day, and it's going to reopen tentatively on the 1st of April, which I don't believe it's going to be just 2 weeks. I believe it's going to be more than a month, just because of the hysteria that's going around. And a lot of people aren't used to not being at the gym. They're not used to doing home workouts, and this can be really like a blessing in disguise. For me, I'm looking at it as a blessing in disguise for me. Just the fact that I'm not talking about this epidemic and all that stuff. That's not. I'm talking about in your reality, how is it affecting you? For me, it's affecting me because the gym is going to close, and I utilize a lot of time and energy at the gym to do transmutation of energy, my own, lower energy, and then I raise it up in terms of thought and the different body movements and the hand mudras and the geometry that you are, and I don't have the gym for that anymore, starting from tonight. So tomorrow, I'm going to do the same things, but I'm going to do push-ups. I'm going to do a lot of core exercises, which I've been doing anyways at the gym. Funny thing is, a lot of people, I believe a lot of people, they don't really do core. They don't do push-ups and jumping jacks and this and that. And it's really difficult to kind of do it when you haven't done it before. It seems kind of silly. But if you do it properly, if you do proper push-up, if you do proper sit-ups, you do proper jumping jacks, you do burpees, you do these things, even if you can't do more than one push-up, do them like one at a time, with your knees on the floor. And I'm going to be doing a lot more videos about that. But see, that could be a blessing in disguise for you, because maybe you go to the gym and you do all these heavy weights and you're getting big, but you have neglected your core. And this, if you utilize this time that you have to, say for a month, right? It's closing, say being like a month program, like a 12-week program of like body weight. That's 3 months, by the way, 12 weeks. And in 30 days, a lot can change, A lot can change in your habits. A lot can change in your body. A lot has to change in your mindset for that to happen. And I believe these self-imposed quarantines that we're starting to see, restaurants closing down, restricting like New York City restricted the restaurants, right? And Chicago, Illinois, they have also, and other states are going to follow, and it's going to be like a nationwide thing. And a lot of people they used to go to bars and restaurants and different venues outside of their home to find some kind of satisfaction, some kind of energy, because they go out with their friends and they are in a certain thought dimension, and they do the certain things over and over again, and that's going to be disrupted. And now you have to be home alone by yourself sometimes, or you have to be alone. You have to face that triggered family member all the time. How are you going to deal with it? Are you going to stay in your room? No, it's like it's going to come to a point where the boiling point is going to happen. I'm telling you this because it's happened to me before, and it's like, how are you going to react, And the thing is, you have to go within yourself. You can't heal yourself expecting something from the outside to telling you, you have to go to the gym to heal yourself. You have to go to the mall shopping to heal yourself. No, you have to sit down and heal yourself from within. Because the reason why you shop all the time, the reason why you're always drinking, the reason why you want to always hang out, the reason why you're always binge watching, the reason why you're avoiding certain situations is because of an underlying reason that you have not got to, because you haven't done shadow work. And you're afraid of all this kind of stuff, because ultimately we've been told since we were a child that we're just nothing. We just have to live this kind of lifestyle and do what society says and be a good Muslim, whatever that means. They tell you what a Muslim is, and then you have to be a good Muslim. And if you're not in that framework of what a good Muslim is, then you're looked at as weird. Because a good Muslim should have a stable job at a stable company. A good Muslim should be praying 5 times a day. It's like, no, a Muslim or a Christian or whoever you are is not like that, because it's a label, it's a lifestyle actually. So you can't just be a good Muslim or a good Christian when you're praying only. You have to be that all the time. And you see a lot of these people panicking. It's like people hoarding and stuff. Who are they? Are they atheists? Are they I'm not saying atheists aren't doing this either. I'm saying is like it's a mindset. It doesn't matter if you're atheist or if you say you're an atheist or if you say you're Muslim or you say Christian. If you're in a certain mindset and you're panicking and you're worried, then you are actually you're materialistic. You're holding on to the physical illusion. You know, you're holding on to the 3D reality when things are shifting up. As in, you have to start living in the 5D, which is a higher consciousness. And to get to the higher consciousness, you have to do a lot of mental healing and physical healing, and raise your chakras. You know, your root, your solar plex, your what you eat, how you think, and then you have to let go of grudges. You have to let go of regret. You have to let go of all these things that were put on top of you as programming. But it's like you did it yourself. You know, people that are into this path, you know that you did it yourself. So it's like you did it yourself, so you can have that energy, that spring, and then you release that spring, and then you go to the higher dimension where you're not worried. But it doesn't mean you quit, you know, taking showers and stuff. And I mean, it's like it changes your whole perspective. Like you understand that you're a reflection of how you think of yourself inside and what you think you are. And if you think you're just average, then you're going to be average, and you're going to have the average problems. You're going to live in the average dimension. You're going to live in the average mindset. But if you know that you're not, you can rise above those things, because inherently all those prophets, all those angels and stuff, it's all within your consciousness. You have separated that because you've been told it's separation. There's no separation, it's all one. So it's a mind-body upgrade. And who gives the upgrade software? It's the higher consciousness gives that software. And then now a balanced person with their divine feminine energy, which brings in from the chaos, and then the masculine energy, which creates in the physical illusion. It's masculine energy. It cannot exist without feminine energy, and that feminine energy is connected to the divine, which is through your imagination. You know, you can't imagine. You know, and your physical illusionary self, left brain thinking, is going to always tell you, no, you can't do this, or no, it's silly. No, it's that mindset that has created this reality for you in the first place. It has to be the servant. It's like the Black Stallion, you know, it's a movie, it's from the 80s, and it's like this wild horse that is so powerful, and this little girl breaks it. As in, like, it trains it, but it's like it becomes a companion now. That's what your body is. That's what the physical illusion is. It's a companion. It's a effect. Okay, this physical reality, your reality, is an effect of your higher reality, of your higher mind. The causality realm. That's what I talk about. Metaphysics. Why should you know your core energy? Because we are energy, frequency, and vibration put together in a conscious form. Okay, that's all I want to talk about now. But think of this as now you can meditate like a monk, you know, and be in that cave, which is your home, which is your reality, becomes a cave now, because you're not in the outside. Now you're going in that cave now, and it's like a whole, like a slot of reality is going in that cave. I've been there before, and you'll make it through. You just have to let go of limiting beliefs that you have of yourself, and do everything in excellence. If you are that higher being, then why are you littering? Why are you hoarding? Why are you, holding grudges against people? Why are you living in this fear mentality, which your ego then creates more of that fear, and it gets like a feedback mechanism, because the divine feminine, it gives you what you want. God gives you what you want. But if you're in that vibration of fear and lack, then it's going to give you more of that, because that's what you're asking. Okay, anyways, that's what I want to talk about in this little quick episode. Make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, make sure you share this if it resonates with you, and it's time to raise your vibration. It's time to level up in your life. Don't worry about the person next door, don't worry about anybody else, don't worry about me. I'm happening in your mind, actually. That's all. It's all quantum. Okay, quantum physics, magic, spirituality, it's all one. Okay, science, everything, it's all one. So before this battery dies, just make sure you share this and comment and reply. Let's make it interactive, all right? Take care. Peace.